Not a bad way to start the day. All provided by the Milford Lodge as part of our 3-day food and adventure package. Make sure to ask us about it. We wouldn't do Milford any other way. Milford is another New Zealand locale where it rains 70% of the time. But yet again, we couldn't have had better weather for the morning kayak, which was the second day of the package.
Beautiful kayaking trip this Anne. My captain?
Yes, ma'am. Such an awesome way to go full immersion at Milford from all angles after the waterfall cruise, seen last episode.
What is that up there exploding? Look, look, look. Way out, what is that?
That's open.
Nice.
Caught a fish. Doesn't get better than this. Oh God.
Not gonna run
Okay, well, move.
You see, normally we'd ask for tricks for treats, but
You will make sure
The sun.
Kini Te Awa, which means Lady of the River. It's said that you can see the shape of a woman in the bottom quarter of the waterfall.
Right.
I personally only see it on the bad days if I'm feeling lonely. If you look closely, you might see it. Bowen Falls comes from the 5th Governor General of New Zealand visited here, and he named it after his wife. He got a new wife and he renamed it after her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Careful here. Woo, 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 woo. Wow, the water is beautiful here.
backwoods from Milford. Living it, loving it. Lady Bowen Falls, water clarity on 1,000,000.
Whenever you would look around and take it all in, you'd truly be left without words. The verticality of the mile-high cliffs falling into the sea, the deep blue color of the deep blue sea, all blatantly untouched, blatantly beautiful.
Look at the different shades of blue in the sky.
The force of the ocean beats the force of the land 9 times out of 10. If you've ever been in a situation, you know the ocean does whatever it wants, which makes it all the more astounding that the glaciers are actually what made this place. Milford Sound is not a sound at all, and actually should be Milford Fjord.
Threw a little bait in there just to see. Well, I think I'd be able to see the fish if they were there. I mean, anybody would. Look at that. My gosh. I never want to leave this place. I'm about to take a dip in there. Good for the mind, body, and soul. Excited to fish the Arthur River tomorrow. Let's finish off this lovely Spates beer. It seems to be like Budweiser of New Zealand. But this one, the light, is like the Bud Light. However, it's, and everybody knows I love Bud Light because I find it very hydrating, refreshing, good for activities. This is way better. I would buy this every time if they had it as an alternative. So maybe it'll be a thing. Maybe I'll start looking for it now. Spates Ultra Low Carb Lager. You see the calories compared to Bud Light? 88 calories. That's better than a Michelob Ultra. This is way better. Spates Ultralight. Everything we've had in this country has been super organic too. So that's another thing. Is that a fish there? Just saw something take a swim at my bait. I brought these sardines over from Lake Tekapo gas station 3 or 4 days ago. Keep freezing them, not freezing them. They're starting to smell a little funky, but hey, they caught a fish today. I forgot the Maori name for it. It's their version of a grouper in the Milford Sound. So, hey, is that the wind? Oh, I don't know. Anyways, Milford Sound. Wish I had a lot more time here. A lot more time. A lot. Holy moly, it's a big one. No, I'm stuck on the bottom. Now I definitely want to go swim and get that thing out. So let's go on in there. GoPro. Leave the phone. Finish the beer. And take a dive in a second here. I've had to get some hooks out of logs and whatnot. Swam down and get them, but it's gonna be one of the more fun ones. In case you're wondering, it's glacially ice cold. And it's cold at first for sure, but you get used to it. Alright, where is that hook? Let's follow the line here. Line's here. Rod's there. Might be better served, actually, because I don't even think I can swim down and get that. It gets really deep there. I make everything there. I'd be better served by going around the other way. Probably it's a very basic trick for most fishermen. There's one way, walk around the other way. If you ever get a hook stuck on a log, reel it to the top. Get more leverage to pop it off. Thing is, you don't really see any sticks down there, so I don't know what it could be stuck on. Oh. Ooh. Other than on the other side of a rock. Let's see, reel it in. Still stuck. It's a big one. It was like 37 here this morning in this water. Ooh. Alright. Got it. I think this water's like 40s. What is it stuck? These rocks are slippery. That's the only thing here. Look at that. Ooh-wee. That's cold. Milford Sound Airport is next to the ferry terminal, and the planes have not, and helicopters, tour helicopters have not stopped all day. What is this stuck on? Oh, man, I broke it off. That sucks. That really sucks. Because that was my only heavy leader I brought, non-jig head hook I brought. Oh well, guess that means we're just fly fishing or spoon fishing the rest of the time. That's okay. All right, let's go back. Make sure Melissa's not too worried. Got my whole body in except my head. Might as well finish it off. Woo! That is so nice. Nothing like that. Now I've got to run back because this is an emergency, actual emergency. My green headband bandana, which I've had since I started the outdoor life. That and this stupid little thing are the only things that have survived. The thing is my luckiest thing besides my Waffle House visor. You know, it was in with my stuff. So I will freak the fudge out. And I lost it. Thought I put it on my head. Oh. Imagine if this is the last place I saw it. Sacred bandana. Oh. Yes. Chasm walk. Closed in 2020 after a natural event. We knew that though. Oh, freestyle baby, do it. This drop is extreme. There's a couple down there and the guy was trying to freestyle on the rocks. I'm like, do it. Because he was with his girlfriend and she's like, no, please, don't do it. Melissa's like, I feel you, sister. This is the end here. That's about as good of a look as you can get. Major chasm alert. That's the bridge that went out right there. Sad. This path said to stay on the path, obviously for valid reasons, so we'll stay on the path. It's so vertical and so awe-inspiring. The Great Valley. Everything comes back to Land Before Time references somehow. I'm not even trying to do it. Mount Shinjuku. There it is. Love old bridges. Da-na, now, now, now.
The last part of the Milford Lodge package included a water taxi to the endpoint of the world-famous Milford Track, also called the finest walk in the world. It takes 3 to 4 days from Queenstown, but some people have run the 33-mile, 54-kilometer trail in just a day. You get it all on this hike, from rainforest to alpine. When, not if, we come back to New Zealand, this hike is a priority.
Look what I found. Cue Tony Joe White about the band that was on their way to play a gig and they had to walk through the forest. And when they got to the bridge, there was a troll. And the troll said, "You want to cross this bridge? And why don't you play a little jig for me?" And that's what they did. They played. Because even trolls love rock and roll. Mr. Troll, you in there? No troll in there.
The Arthur River runs alongside the Milford Track for the last 8 miles, 4 of which we hiked up from our beginning point. Apparently there was a quote-unquote huge trout about 5 more miles up, but we didn't have time to go. I still think about that trout.
That's nice. Hey, Kiwi.
This is the last of the New Zealand episodes. Any questions you might have or tips you'd like, never hesitate to ask or connect with us on Instagram. We learn the most from talking to people, and we always want to pay that forward.